What is happening, ladies and gents? Slaymate here, playing more UnderRail, and I hope you're ready for more awesome quests. Or something. Let's look at our stat page real quick. Last point we did was Constitution. And let's see. Right. I want to hope that my electronics... Yeah. Hit a certain threshold so I can craft my own shields. But we'll see. I don't know if it'll happen. We just pacified Psycho. Sorry, I'm trying to refresh myself. It's been a couple of days. I've been playing Darkest Dungeon a whole bunch. Anyways, let's talk to him again. He said he had some more work, I believe. What was that about? Genetic disease resistance.
Well, it's something I got from the top. You know what I mean. Someone comes into my office and drops some stuff on my desk, whether I like it or not. I'm the busiest department of the Institute of Chort, so things like that are unavoidable, I guess. Magnificent Chort. So what I got was about a project on genetic disease resistance. I have to find some subjects who have shown great resilience to deadly disease. Yeah, that's what I was told. Well, what that means is he points to himself. I, the principal investigator, have to worry about subjects when I have the pacification project on my hands. Chortester combination paperwork to finish. George's protein design data to review. I even studied some devolved cymorphs from the deep caverns that were recently brought in. What I need of you is the following. Walk outside the Institute, there are a bunch of people there, and ask around if anyone exhibits what we require. If not, well, we did our best. Let someone else deal with it. If you do find someone, even better. Since they're already here, it would be easy to convince to come here and do some simple tests. Nothing painful. And that is all regarding that matter. Indeed.
I'm on it, brother. Chort guide you.
He nods.
He had another quest, but we'll just do one at a time. We got Vuk down there. Just need to walk outside the place. That doesn't seem too danger-esque. I would like to find a doctor as well who doesn't want to charge me insane prices. Oh, wait. I'm a doctor. Damn it, me. I'm a doctor. Yay! I'm the greatest. Let's explore these halls a little bit more. I'm trying to refamiliarize myself. Maybe we'll find some new dudes. Can I go in here? I sure can. Hi, everybody. I'm back. Can't go over there. I can go in here, whether I want to or not. Or maybe I can't.
Don't look at me, you assistant.
You could just walk right in. Hello. What you guys got going on in here? Oh, I really shouldn't be in here. Alright, well. Forget me, I guess. Hit stealing to go to that Octavia.
Booman carefully places down a beaker full of purple liquid as soon as you come near. On the table in front of her, you see numerous glasswares, beakers, flasks, vials. It's all there. She lowers the protective mask covering her mouth and starts the conversation.
Chort is evolution. I don't think we've met before. I'm Octavia. Investigator Octavia. Evolution is Chort. My name is Megan Mind.
She nods.
So, how can I help you?
Can I acquire some chemicals?
Well, I happen to be in charge of the chemical inventory, but you'll have to ask Pi Georges.
Georges?
Yes, for permission. He's in his office right over there. If he says yes, then come back to me, sister. Oh, all right. Well, short guide you, sister. You too, sister. You too.
Where the did she say he was? There we go.
As soon as he notices you, the man in the white lab coat closes the folder he was straining to read and greets you with a firm handshake. His bloodshot eyes are drowning in fatigue. Something which rubbing his eyes. Wait, something which rubbing of his eyes, which he performs from time to time, simply cannot resolve, but can only relieve it for a bit, since he appears alert and focused enough, and above all friendly during the conversation.
Hello, sister. Short is evolution. I'm Principal Investigator Georges, and I run the Department of Chemistry, part of the investigation, in case you didn't know. Evolution is short. I'm Meganmind. Yes. You helped Avatar Denzel get the Reaching Man from the Lunatics. Yes, right? Yes. Dane was very pleased to have you, the figurine, finally in his hands. Tell me, how, may I help you? I'm looking... Is there a way to get hold of some chemicals around here? It is rare for someone to come with me without request, but I don't see why not. Go and ask Investigator Octavia. She can sell you some of the chemicals we have access to. Just tell her that I gave you permission. Thank you. I had another question. Well, go ahead. I'm looking for work. Oh, interested in becoming an investigator? That is Apex. Excellent. Institute of Chort welcomes young and prosperous women such as yourself. You know, an old quote by illustrious Dane just sprang to my mind. Chortists are like nucleotides from which DNA is composed. Small building blocks that together form something truly great. Actions of each individual lead to the creation of something better. Everyone's piece in the puzzle is important. If you're willing to become a piece just like the rest of us, then together we will complete the puzzle. Yes. In any case, I do have some work for you. What? You make me anxious. I'm ready as I'll ever be. Yes, right. Well, I currently need you to help me with two things. First is related to experimental chemical weapon, a pistol to be precise, that needs some combat testing. Judging from your recent history of lunatic decimation, you shouldn't have much trouble with this one. Oh, those feral creatures. Anyway, the second is related to the matter of relocating and retrieving research data our department would find very, very useful. It would require you to leave the Institute building. I haven't left the building since I got here. I was around 85, if I remember correctly, at the time of the Core City riots, so I don't know how much the outside has changed, and therefore how much my directions will be accurate. So, sister, are you still interested? If you are, I can give you the details. Oh, geez, tell me more about the experimental chemical pistol? Oh, yes, right, the chemical pistol. Somewhere around the year 97, we were approached by Preservation about us helping them to design a more advanced chemical weapon than what was available at the time. Something truly apex. You see, Harmos Stavros desired all Raspberry Men expeditions in the deep caverns to be equipped with several chemical weapons per combat unit during their time down there. The reasons for that were of logistical nature. A combat unit would be naturally occurring caustic chemicals, acids, which are abundant in deep caverns and can be obtained from living or environmental sources, and be such a self-sufficient ammunition-wise, therefore maintaining consistent combat capabilities. Can you get to the part where you tell me what I need to do? Yeah, sorry. If we skip all of that, we get right to the XAL 001. That's short for Experimental Acid Launcher. It offers a great improvement in terms of fire rate and ergonomics over all available models currently in use, and we're planning further attachments to increase capacity and help the processing of raw chemicals in the field, yada yada yada. To sum it up, I believe it's going to be truly an Apex design. Again, where do I come in? Yes, right. Oh, well, listen, Meganmind, we are pleased so far with the prototype turned out, but it still needs a little more field testing before we can finally enter production. That's where you come in, sister. I need you to test the weapon, preferably on lunatics or the faceless. If you have successfully dealt with the former in the past, so I'll have no doubt that you'll enjoy that work. Bottom line is, if you're interested, I can give you the XAL 001 right this very moment, so you may test it, with Chort's guidance, of course. I will test the weapon for you. May I have it? Apex, here it is in all of its glory.
He hands you the chemical weapon.
And some ammo, I almost forgot. I want you to abuse the weapon. That is the goal of the test. Also, if anyone bothers you at the main entrance, you just tell them you're performing weapon tests for the Principal Investigator Georges. For how long do I need to use the weapon? Well, the longer the better, really. Remember, the weapon was designed for extreme use in extreme conditions, so abuse it appropriately. Since you think the weapon is up to par with the task, let me know. Or once you think it is. Well, yes. Okay, well, I'm, understood. I'll do as instructed. Short guide you. Yes, short guide you too, Megan, mind, and, well, sorry. Short guide you, and, good luck. How do we get both quests from him right now? Oh, it's, you, sister. Can you tell me about that research data you needed? Yes, right. Let me tell you of an old biocore facility by the name of Hectate Research Outpost, which exists somewhere in the lower UnderRail. It is a small facility which usually wouldn't be worthy of our time. Usually. We, Institute of Chort, have recently acquired a document which suggests that there might be some interesting data on protein design that can be found there. Apparently they did some research there, and, well, they were able to identify any novel sequences that could be of great use to us. Therefore, I would like you to visit this place and snoop around and see what you can find. If something can be found, the facility is located somewhere in the east of Core City. We don't really have an exact location, but shouldn't be too far away from it. So what do you say, sister? Are you interested in making a contribution to the Institute? I'll see what I can do about it. Apex! Well, what else can I say but short guide you, Megan mind. Now, was there something else you needed? Short guide you, Georges.
He nods.
Short guide you too, Megan mind.
You end dialogue because holy smokes. There's something dangerously wrong with that man. Oh, right, Octavia. She lowers her face mask.
Yes, sister? Yes, sister?
She's kind of this guy, but just slightly female.
Principal Investigator Georges told me I could purchase chemicals from you. No problem. This is what we have available.
Much chemicals. What's this gun? Acid vials. Did he give me any, or do I have to buy some? I have 8 in there. I could probably craft some, but just to be safe. Just to be safe, let's buy a couple. Sure. What do you want? Some of my garbage, maybe? Jeez, alright. Well, maybe we buy a couple more. Napalm? Do I need ampules? No. I just highly doubt that I'm going to use many of these. Jeez. Alright. Good enough for me. Let's get our mosey on. Probably should go accept another quest from the animal handler dude with all the business on his desk. I've got a frog in my throat today. So I do apologize for the constant clearing. Hello. What's going on in here? Science? I'm sorry, I was not told that there would be science. Yes, shortest minister. You are more sinister than minister. Alright, another dude.
The investigator seems to have just finished typing something on the keyboard when you walk in. Final keystroke coincides with you coming to a halt before him. He lifts his head and observes you through his glasses and instantly notices one detail. You instantly notice one detail. That there is a smudge on them. Naturally, he removes the glasses, picks up a handkerchief from his drawer, and begins wiping the lenses clean. Wait, no, he noticed the detail. Never mind. My brain is broken. And as he's doing so, the conversation begins.
They didn't tell me anything about his manner, his way of speaking. It's completely up to me.
Short is evolution. I haven't seen you around before, sister. And you must be here either to appreciate the light show produced by our resonant transformer, or to do some scientific investigation. Either is acceptable. He smiles. I am Principal Investigator Chef. Yeah. But please, just call me Chef. And you are?
Oh, evolutionist short brother. I'm Megan Mind, and I have a few questions.
I have no objections to that. Megan Mind, ask whatever questions you had.
I was wondering if there was any work I could help you with.
His face suddenly turns grim. Interesting choice of words, Megan Mind.
How? Did I say something offensive? I'm new to Chortism. Please forgive me.
Oh, don't be silly, Megan Mind. You haven't offended anyone. I mentioned it was interesting because of a young raspberry dude who came to me with those exact same words you just spoke. I mean, he was interested in what we do here and wanted to help.
Please continue.
His name is Pavel. At the time of his arrival, the department was testing a terahertz or T-ray emitter that would be allowing us to perform through-wall imaging. I hope you're able to understand how useful such a technology could be to us all. Just better leave the long talk for later and return to Raspberry Dude Pavel. He was a man who clearly missed his call, a member of the Preservation Forces, who had more interest in scientific investigation than anything else. He would often drop by the lab and was, no doubt about it, genuinely interested in all the wonders of physics. Some 2 days ago, he dropped by the lab and found out the full possibilities of through-wall imaging, which made him even more interested and excited. I told him about wanting to somehow test the emitter in a very active environment, and since the West Wing had been reopened, he personally volunteered to go there and plant the device. I thought it was too dangerous, and now asked him how he was going to do it without meeting Samuel finding out. But he convinced me that he had a plan and everything was going to be apex. Well, I guess I sent him to his doom, for he hasn't returned still, and I regret ever accepting that risk in the first place.
Oh. I will go look for him, if you'd like me to.
No, I'm not sending anyone else there. I made that awful mistake the first time, and Dane pardoned me. He just insisted so much. He really wanted the technology to work. So much, in fact, that he was willing to risk his life. I don't want to risk yours or anyone else's.
I'm not a rookie, Chef. I can handle myself quite well. If Pavel is alive, then he is probably hurt and unable to return on his own.
By the chort. This is all so messed up. Go then. Go to the West Wing. Should you find him, bring him back. If there's anything to bring back. The emitter is not important, but returning it wouldn't be frowned upon. Chort guide you, Megan Mind.
I'm on the way, brother. Chort guide you.
Anything else you wanna, Any other quests?
I'm interested in purchasing some of the tech stuff you've got, if any is available.
An unusual request, but one I can respond to positively. To talk to the investigator Kiro and tell him that I gave you permission. The selection should be satisfying, I'm sure.
Thank you. I had other questions. More, actually. See you later.
Short guide you, Megan Mind.
I go and I stand between the lasers. Whoa, a Dane's here. Stuck to Kiro first.
This thin man seems uninterested in you at first glance. as his facial expression doesn't change at all when he notices you trying to start a conversation, and his body language doesn't differ. What you also find peculiar is the fact that he almost never breaks eye contact, but maintains it during the whole conversation. Luckily, he blinks at regular intervals, or else the mechanical stare would seem even more awkward. Also, it comes as no surprise that his tone of voice is as flat as his excitement in the conversation that he is engaged in.
Chort is evolution. I am Investigator Kiro. And who are you?
Evolution is Chort, brother. I'm Megamind, and I wanted to ask you a few questions.
No problem at all, sister. What's on your mind?
Principal Investigator Chef dude told me that I could purchase some high-tech stuff from you.
Well, of course, sister. Please wait a moment and I'll show you what is available. It's a bunch of bullshit.
What? I mean, come on, dude. Show a little enthusiasm in your work. Let's try to get all this money. Yeah, that's not enough.
It's not enough. How about if I give him that? Oh, he doesn't want it. He wants it now.
Probably a bunch of good stuff. Holy Nikes. What was the one I was going to use? A 111. It's a high at 137. That is potentially brutal. Whoa. Maybe we throw that in the mix of things that I want. Take out a couple bucks. What's something I didn't use? It was this plasma core? Maybe it was the shield capacitor. It's a 96. Get rid of this one. Alright, we'll accept that trade. Where are your plasma cores at? 134. Jesus! Oh, I'm not that far off. I was like, oh my god. The amount of science I could do. Alright. Do we dare talk to a Dane? A nightmarish visage stares at you with its barren eyes. Tentacle-like extensions hanging from the lower part of the mask only adds to the already intimidating sight. While it is only that, a mask, it seems natural to wonder if what is beneath it could be even more frightening. This tall, imposing figure is a Dane, founder of Institute of Chort. There is no doubt about it. He wears a long, decorated robe that exhibits a ghastly flow with every move he makes, all of which are controlled and deliberate. Also, a symbol of an eye with 5 tentacles growing out of it to stamp the robe, with the highest rank you've seen of any of the Chortists have. He lowers his head to look at you and delivers his words in a profoundly deep voice, only slightly impeded by his terrifying mask.
Chort is evolution, Megamind. Finally, we meet. I would like to officially introduce myself. I am a Dane. I never had the opportunity to thank you for returning the set piece to Institute of Chort. If it had stayed in the hands of the devolved, I would have been greatly disappointed. Well done.
Evolutionist Chort. I retrieved the figurine in your name, illustrious Dane.
In that I have no doubt, Megamind. We rarely get to witness such valiant effort from those who are yet to become a part of our institution. Now, I apologize, but I cannot speak to you at this time. I have come here to oversee the department and discuss certain matters with some of the investigators. Still, I am sure we will converse again when the time allows.
I'm so sorry to have bothered you. Chort guide you.
Chort guide us all, Megan Mind.
Oh, God. I'm weak in the knees. And weak in some other places. I peed myself, basically, is what I'm trying to say.
Alright, well, you know, we're on a roll. Might as well go get that other guy's quest and have 6 quests. Ooh, I love this music. It's so creepy. Okie dokie, what you got for me?
I'm interested in what you described as a ferry trip.
Alright, sis. Let me ask you a question. Have you ever heard of the Forsaken Island?
I might have heard about it somewhere. At some point.
Might have heard about it? You know, I assume you haven't heard anything at all, and I'll tell you what you need to know. The Forsaken Island is a remote island situated somewhere between Core City, approximately southeast of it, in the more southern parts of Lower UnderRail. It is, people say, surrounded by violent currents, which makes it an unpopular place of tourism. However, there is something else there, sis. The Forsaken Behemoth. Now, I've heard some exaggerated stories about its appearance and behavior. It breathes fire, it shoots lasers out of its eyes, it has 7 heads, various nonsense. I mean, the creature, if real, might have some psionic abilities, but I don't deny that. It's just that some of the things I've heard take it too far. However, what is consistent in all these stories can be summarized like this. It's a big lizard. A very, very big lizard. And if it really exists, I want a piece of it. Not fight it, but a sample of its skin, or whatever you can find. So what I want from you is basically this. Go to the island, find someone who's crazy enough to take you there, see if the creature exists, and bring me a sample of it. There is a possibility it is the only one of its kind, so try not to cull it, for I need to return later and try to capture it. Simple, sis. Really simple. The pay is good. 650 churros is, in my opinion, very good. And you'll receive it once you come back from the island. What do you say?
Oh, a dangerous journey to hunt a giant monster? Sploosh! And also count me in.
Very good. That's all. Yeah, that's all. Good luck and short guide you, sis.
Yes, short guide you.
He nods.
Alright, fight a giant lizard. That's gonna go well. So, I have like 49 different quests right now for the Institute of Chort. Probably more if I find the other areas that have people to talk to. Yeah, 6 at the moment. Forsaken Island was the place we learned Doppelganger, wasn't it? Pretty sure it was. Guy in the junkyard said he would take us. Let's start by going outside. Talking to people about resistances, I think was one of the quests. Right. I forget how to get downstairs. Cool, blimey. This place is confusing. Oh, I have found the entrance. Alright, it wasn't so bad. I gotta talk to the dude as well. Oh, well. Maybe I want to go into the West Wing first to find that guy, because then it's like coming back in, going back out, and coming back in and going back out, which I do like doing that. What? I mean, What? No, that's not the right way. Well, I did have a quest for something down here too, now that I think about it. So many quests. And absolutely no idea where to go. This way was like weird chemical thing. I think that this way is the way they'll allow me to go. But I want to find my way to the West Wing again. This is the West Wing. To the west. To find Pavel. See you guys later. I'm a super badass. Has been here before. Ooh, I wonder if I need to dynamite the down sections. They don't have health percentages, so maybe not, but... Also, let's... I won't work on these guys. They want me to put it on... They want me to shoot... Faceless or... whatever the hell those other guys were. Better check all the places for potential Pavelings. Oh, we did not go all the ways. Okay, looks like we're gonna have some combat here then. Keep our eye out for some traps. Oh, thank you. This place is spooky. Pavel's corpse.
No, Pavel. I believed in you.
Ruined textbook. Ruined flares. Wait, there was no, No! What? No!
You bastard.
And he went up into space. What a jerk. Alright, let's just wait it out. He'll come back. Yeah, apparently he won't. Alright, well. Blow through another antidote. Where are you? I'll put myself in a corner. Nobody puts people. Oh, there he is. Oh, God. You would. Not enough action points. Rude. Alright, I guess we'll just get stunned up. Where's his equipment? The thing that he was supposed to bring down here. Maybe somebody stole it. Ooh. Maybe I need to go find it. Maybe we'll go explore this next place and look for this emitter. And if we see anything cool, we'll shoot it. Shoot it with our... Oh, spooky. Shoot with our weirdo pistol. Come get me.
Come get me.
Oh. Owie. And then he went up into space.
You bastard man.
Oh, you're right there. Well...
Out of ammo. God darn it, Crushinator.
Where's the ammo at? Jerk. Ha ha! Ha 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 ha! Oh. Jerk. Well, okay, I guess we'll use another one of those bad boys. I'll land one of these one day. Yeah. Oh, gross. Oh, it's because I was too close to him. Oi, say.
Enjoy getting wrecked.
Alright, let's reload it back up. Should really put that on my bar so I can just do it automatically, but no. Because I'm stupid and lazy. Alright. What you got over here, huh? Secret spooky ghost place? I don't want to zone just yet. Let's go down this hallway. Gotta walk through poison, but you know, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. Oh, it went away just for me. Alrighty. Garbage. Hot garbage. Sweaty garbage. Alright, well, looks like we only have one way to go. And no fights. That gun's kind of cool. I like it. For me not having any gun points at all, it's pretty legit. Uh-oh. 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 I have been stunned. I would like to. Oh. You suck. Oh. Wasn't there dose of them? Well, darn, I can't see it. There he is. Weird. I don't approve of this message. 35%. Bleh. Bleh. No, that's not what I wanted to do.
Yes.
Victory. So much poison on the ground. I did this to myself. Oh wait, this is just a little bonus room from where we've been. Sorry, what was that? An egg sack. Delicious. This is just ammo heaven. I don't want any of it. Alright, well, that was a place. Time to loop all the way back around. Guess that was it. There's no emitter for us to find. And those were the only side passages in the West Wing that I don't think we managed to see, or that we did find on our last excursion out here. Everything led over to that crystal thing that we looked at. Sorry, Pavel, buddy. Oh, wait, there's a door. full of spooky scorpion spiders. Oh, no, never mind.
We found another way.
Oh, God.
Oh, God.
Something named 6. Also, a hole.
Hello. 6, please.
There's much that strikes you as wrong as you approach this person. He's quite tall and a bit too lean for a human. His mechanical, prosthetic right arm and left leg are clearly visible. On both his mechanical and healthy hand, he has 6 long, thin, creepy fingers. His face is completely covered, and he appears to wear some sort of metal mask with 4 protruding lenses. And there's another extension on his very forehead that looks like a short gun barrel instead of hair. Rigid wires protrude from the back of his head. As the multiple lenses of his helmet focus intently on you, you can feel an oppressive aura weigh down on your mind, as if the walls and the ceiling are closing in on you. You suddenly feel claustrophobic in this large room. You feel tired. Merely speaking takes effort.
This is not the first time I find you oddly in my path. And yet you do not seem like you belong here. What is your business here, scavenger?
I will try to will thought control, fight my way back against his aura.
You try to muster the willpower to shrug off the oppressive aura, and for a moment it feels like you're succeeding. But soon the grip tightens, pressing your skull inward. Thoughts are slow and heavy. You struggle on. You fight back with all your mental strength and manage to break free from the grasp. Surprised and angered by this, he attacks.
Oh, that is not. I am so sorry. That is not what I meant to do, sir. I thought that he would be like, respect that I had some mind presence. But apparently not. And he's just like, slapped. Bitch slapped.
That's odd. I don't remember seeing you before.
I am aware of that. The question still remains. However, what are you here for?
I'm tracking down the artifact Jordas acquired.
And why is this artifact of interest to you?
It seems to be the cause of the faceless invasion, so I want to get to the bottom of this.
He looks away from you for the first time since the encounter began. The aura that weighed heavily on you seems to be lifting. He remains silent for a few moments. This is true, but it is a dangerous place you are heading if you keep following their prize. If you are concerned for the welfare of your kin, the best course of action would be to stay out of their way.
What is the cube?
It is of no use to you. Let it find its way to its owners. We both should be leaving this place now. Danger draws near.
Ah! He teleported! He teleported away from me. Why would he do this? Who and or what was? Why
Am I so spooked out?
Ooh, that's not bad. Did I loot this one? I did. Did I break this vase? I did. Well, let's look at all these other boxes then. Nice. Some tabby boots. Oh, hello. I got one of those already. What the? Do I touch the thing? Oh, God, it's so spooky. It's like Prometheus up in here. All these pods and some single dude.
Judging by the positioning, this could be some sort of console, but you have no idea how it would function since it has no obvious displays or controls.
Oh, okay, well, I guess I'll just fall down a hole. Bye! Whee! Oh.
As far as you can see, it's a 6 or 7 meter drop to the level below. You doubt that you can jump down without injuring yourself. You leave. God damn it.
Alright, well, maybe when somebody tells me to go there, I'll do it. I got other quests to turn in before I drop into a place that I don't even know if I can get out of. And also, it'll hurt me. I'm weak to getting hurt. I don't think I checked these two up here, but these things have been garbage so far. Shooting that gun was pretty cool. The way that guy teleported out was also pretty cool. Right. So we found Pavel, but no thing. I want to go outside and talk to local residents right outside the gate. Get to that island. Shouldn't be too bad. The ferryman is really far away, though. It's me going outside, taking the train over to Core City, getting to the bottom of Core City, taking the Core City to maybe SGS. Maybe the guy at the bottom of that place will want to ferry me, but I doubt it. Could be. Get out of the way. Ferry there and then come all the way back. Seems like a lot of work. Oh, Pavel. Well, we'll come in after the next one. Because I do have multiple things for outside, but... I need to leave the Institute building. I'm on official Institute business for Resista. Short guide you too, brother. Don't close it, I'll be right back. So who was the dude that we talked to who was... He was the cook. Browning Man? No, it wasn't what. Because all he says is what. I think it was Detroitus. We've talked to him before. Why does it ask like we haven't? Anyways,
Hey, good looking. I'm Megamind. Interested in a little chat?
I can't say no. He smiles. I'm Detritus. It's a pleasure to meet you, Megamind, even though we've already talked before. But for some reason you don't remember.
What can you tell me about yourself?
He was a simple zoner, blah, 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 blah. I don't know if I remember that exactly. The plague.
Yeah, hard-horde plague dominated half the zone several years ago. Not a lot of us folks know about the plague because no one really cares what happens in the drop zone. But us zoners, we care. I care. My dearest are gone, and it's because of that pipe-working plague.
Oh, how did you manage to be alive?
He shrugs. Luck? Must be luck, because I don't have any explanation why death decided to spare me. I mean, I've never been ill my whole life, ever. No colds, let alone something more serious.
That's interesting. Maybe you were immune to the plague somehow. Have you ever been to a doctor?
He bursts out laughing.
Doctor? Now I'm a zoner, remember?
Yeah, you don't understand it. You came from a different world. It's all about luck. Everything in life is about luck. That's what I've learned. You can be good at something, sure, but if you're unlucky, that's that. Nothing helps. Look at my hands. I've been working like a slave my whole life. That and surfing. But outside of that, everything I've learned can be easily be chuckled down to pipeworks. It's miserable. I was lucky enough to survive the plague, but unlucky with everything else. He shrugs, drifting off for a moment. After taking a deep breath, he continues. Anyways, enough of that. Got any more questions?
Someone at the Institute of Chort is interested in the fact that you survived the drop zone plague.
He seems surprised by your statement.
Interested?
Why?
Because you're special. You survived the plague despite the fact that it killed everyone from your family. It could be something genetic, for all we know.
I don't think I'm special. I don't. His voice starts wavering nervously. And if it's my genes, then why did my whole family die? Shouldn't we all have had resistance if it's how it's called, hereditary? Besides, what if it turns out that I'm not special? Then what's going to happen to me?
That's all I know. Maybe you were the first with the immunity. You were the youngest of all your siblings, right? Now is not the time to have second thoughts. Do you want to get in the Institute of Chort or not?
He calms down.
Pipeworks. Yeah, you're right. What do they need me for? What I mean is, what will they do to me? They're just gonna perform a couple simple tests. They won't hurt you, so don't worry.
All right, count me in. He flashes you a joyful smile. Hardcore. I'm as nervous as a caged hopper, but count me in. I'm ready.
Great, I'll go talk to the Chortists. Expect someone to come from you, or come for you soon, or something. But just expect the reasons, okay? Because reasons. Alright, let's walk back inside.
I'm on official police business. Killing is my business. My business is good.
No, he closed it.
Doomed. Doomed to walk these corridors forever.
I think it's upstairs to the right. They have like a training camp in this place? I could just shoot dummies all day long. Like this guy, just shoot him in the face a billion times.
Test out your gun.
Alright, so this way is the guy for the plague. Let's see if Detritus is already in here.
I kinda hope so.
They put him in the freezer. He's dead now.
I talked to a man named Detritus who survived the plague that hit Core City's drop zone several years ago. He said he's willing to become a subject.
Detritus, eh? Tell me more of this man, sis.
Well, he was a zoner whom I found right in front of the Institute. His whole family died from the plague, yet he survived. He also told me that he was rarely ever ill in his whole life.
Never ill? And you said his whole family died? Fair enough. I think we're onto something here. He makes a brief pause. By the Chort. I think he's who we're looking for. If what you say is true, then we might not even need another subject at all. This couldn't be better. I don't think anyone will bug me for a while regarding the project. Apex. I just need to contact someone to bring him in and... the job is done.
It is an honor to serve the Institute of Chort, Principal Investigator.
Indubitably. You've earned yourself some good coin for this. And you didn't even have to walk too far. Here's 200 churros. He gives you 200 Stygian coins. And that is all regarding the matter. Thank you very much.
Chort guide you, brother.
He nods.
Woo! Alright, we got another one. Another one for... I forget. Oh, the soft-spokenish guy. Or the calm-talking dude.
Get him away, Scapa Joppa 4.
It's just bug Dane every single time I come in. It was like, hi, Dane, hi. I found Pavel, but he was dead long before I got to him.
Your expression conveyed him to the Your expression conveyed him the message long before your words. He lowered his gaze under the floor after you told him about Pavel's death. He sighs.
Despite the fact that chances of him still being alive were so slim, the confirmation that he is dead hits hard. I am responsible for Pavel's death, as well as the opening of the West Wing. I have made some terrible mistakes that could only have been completely avoided if I just wasn't so quick to make decisions, or allowed myself to be convinced so easily. It's not your fault. Pavel was too confident for his own good, overestimated his abilities, and you believed him. It happens. I suppose it's true. Just to understand each other, I am in no way willing to sacrifice lives just to make the tech work. I thought he was going to be in and out quickly, and it's useless. What's done is done. Well now, did you at least manage to find the T-ray emitter he was carrying? It was not on the body or anywhere near it. Then we will forget about it. It's not worth retrieving. Also, this is for you.
He hands you 400 Stygian.
You exposed yourself to great danger, so here's something to compensate for it. So is there any more work around here?
He seems surprised by your question.
Despite the fact that I send people to their deaths, you ask me if I have work for you. I guess I love science that much. Don't we all? Okay, hear me out. Since the first test failed, obviously, it means we still don't have foreign environment test data. Therefore, we need to finally deploy one successfully. Well now, despite the fact that you seem to have taken care of yourself just fine in the West Wing, that area is off our list. Completely off. But there is another area that's almost ideal for our experiment. A recent earthquake has created a passage to Hippocrates Station, which was the second entrance to the Institute many years ago, but was closed off. Raspberries already scanned the area and deemed it safe. And that's how we want this test to be done. Safe. There. What you need to do is this. I give you the T emitter and the comm device. You go to Hippocrates, just tell the guards I sent you and they'll let you through. And contact me over the comm device. The emitter has a tracker and we'll find the best place to deploy it based on the signal strength. You do that, return, no one dies. It's all Apex. Once you return, you'll get the churros and the department gets data. Whew. All in one go. So what do you say to all this? I'm ready to deploy the T-ray emitter thingy, Bob. Apex. Okay, as I mentioned earlier, the T-ray emitter and the tracking device. It was very unfortunate that one Raspberry Pavel was, the one he had was devoid of it, or else things, I'm sorry, I'm getting sidetracked here. Let's go through the process one more time. Here's the emitter.
He gives you the T-ray emitter.
And here's the comm device.
He hands you the communication device.
Go down the stairs past the Dane's library and talk to the guards at the first junction. You can't miss it. Again, the area is mostly deserted, but I recommend you still keep your eyes open. I'm on my way, brother. Short guide you. Apex. I'll now go and prepare the receiver. Short guide you. Snaps. Walkway past the Dane. He must mean outside. Yeah. Alright, well, that's probably going to be one
One episode, he loaded me down big time. What a bag of jerks. Come on, man. They weighed a pound. That's 10 pounds. That is super rude. Alright, well, I guess I'll end things here while I do some inventory management. Thanks for watching, guys. And as always, we'll see you for the next one.